All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, you're welcome to this live section. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Before we start, we're just going to allow some major people to join in. We're going to allow some persons to join in so that we can quickly start. All right, guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning. Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. And then if you have any pair that you would want me to quickly analyze for you, type it on the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. Jennifer, you're welcome. right, Richard, you're welcome. We are supposed to make this live. I don't know. Most people have not joined, probably because of network, or most of them are still sleeping or something. But then we are going to continue. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. Yesterday we made some money, yeah, trading GU. My favorite pair has become GU. In fact, I'll tell you guys the truth, August has been one of the best months for me. This month of August has been one of the best trading months for me. Last year, I we had couple of rough time trading GBP USD last year because the market wasn't really trending last year. But this year it's a whole new ball game. In fact, I was very happy because I've made some good good money this month, coming out from drawdown, severe drawdown, going up to 5% in my account. So I just need about 2 point something percent um to pass one of my accounts, the phase one, and stuff like that. All because because of the month of August. Now you'd see from the market here that um the market is actually trending. See, the market is trending. We had this sell, we had this buy, we had this sell, and now we have this buy. So this is the buy trend, the sell trend, then we have this buy trend right now. Now the analysis that we did yesterday, we are anticipating that the market is going to take out external liquidity. Now you remember most of the guys that are in my inner circle, I thought them the market will only move in two ways: internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, or external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. Now, who don't understand, for those of us who don't understand internal range liquidity and external range liquidity, let me explain it. Internal range liquidity and external range is just like when you are in Nigeria, yeah, you are in Nigeria, and a lot of people used to go to uh, abroad to study. You get? Now, before you go to that abroad now to study, there are some things that you need to fix, you need to put together in your house before you be able to go to abroad to study. All right. So now in that scenario, let's say that in your life you are moving upwards. Okay. So now this is this is your external range liquidity that you are seeking, which is here. Okay. Then the internal range is between this low, here and this high. Here is external. Here is external. Now, between this low and this high, any PDRA that's inside here is your internal. So you want to go to abroad to study, all right? But then you must have to put your house in order, okay? So putting your house in order, there must some criteria that you have to meet. So trying to meet those criteria, that is when you come back to your family or your school to get your documents or whatever. Now, once you get all those things, voila, you move to abroad where you are seeking external help, or you want to go and enjoy life, as the case may be. Now, Nigeria is internal, which is your home. Then abroad is external, which is not your home, right? So that is just the illustration of external liquidity and internal liquidity. I hope I'm making sense. So right now, we saw the markets move. We saw the markets move from a place of internal. I'll show you guys quickly. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Now, if you see here, you see that we have this high here, which is in a place of external liquidity, right? And then we had this imbalance, one, we had another imbalance, two. And what do we have here? We have this order block. Now, for price to get to this external range liquidity, it has to fulfill some obligations on the internal range liquidity. You understand? It has to fulfill some obligations on the internal range liquidity zone. So examples of external range liquidity are previous week high, previous month high, previous day high, previous section high, like we have the Asia section, London section, New York section. So those are examples of external range liquidity depending on that particular time frame. So as we have this as the weekly time frame, every highs and lows, external highs, not the ones that are in between, the ones that are outskirts, like we have all these swing highs now. This swing high, this swing high, this swing low, swing high, swing low. These are external range liquidity on the weekly time frame. Now, external range liquidity can be on the daily time frame. External range liquidity on the daily time frame can be an internal range liquidity on the weekly time frame. Why? Because the weekly time frame is higher. All right, I will not distract or confuse you there, but I'm trying as much as possible to keep it very, very simple. Okay, so now we are anticipating that this market will do what? We take out this external range liquidity. Now, what would they do? They have to fulfill some orders around this place of order block and imbalance for the market to do what? Take off and take out this external range liquidity. And that is exactly what the market did. They came into this imbalance. They violated the first one, came into the second one, plus the other block. Then what did they do? They gave us a pin bar, which is a clear indication of a reversal, right? Now, once you are on the chart, your eyes needs to be as sharp as the hawk's own or as eagle's own. They will say eagle's eye, right? Once you have that eagle's eye, you take detail, you take note of everything that is happening on the chart. You take note of what and everything that is happening on the chart. Guys, yeah, you're welcome. The new people that joined, you're welcome. Try to tell us where you are watching from, and please try to share this live to people who needs it, because I believe everybody at this point in time, everybody needs to know how to trade, because this is basically how you can survive this economy now. And the best thing about trading is that you can trade from anywhere. You can trade with whatever currency that you want to trade with. That's the best thing. The major thing is just for you to know the skill. And once you understand the skill, once you know the skill, you are set for life. And it is not that difficult. The only thing is just that on your learning phase, when you are actually learning, there will be a lot of tribulation, a lot of distractions. But the thing is just for you to first of all find yourself, and then you understand that trading is more of a mindset thing than technicals. It's more of mindset, because at the end of the day, it is who you say you are, that is what you are going to be. The market will always do its thing, but at the end of the day, it will still offer you opportunities for you to make money from this market. So the longer you stay here, the longer it will be for your chances to make money. So guys, you're welcome. Like I said, for price to take out this, it needs to do what? Fulfill some orders on this internal range liquidity. And what did it do? The market did exactly that, giving us a pin bar inside this imbalance and order block. If you see, this is the last down candle before we had a bullish move. That makes this a valid order block. Plus, it has an imbalance. That makes it to be very, very valid. All right. So it drew a pin bar inside this order block plus imbalance. Then what do we see next? We saw this week, that's last 2 weeks closed bullish. Last week closed bullish also, taking out these highs, right? Taking out this external range liquidity. Now the market has bought. We are anticipating that this market at some point will give back, so that there will be some level of rebalancing that will be done in this market. Because believe you me, the market will not just be buying. The market needs to do what? Buy and sell. That is how the market keeps balance. That is how bookkeeping is being done, right? For those who did accounting and economics and stuff like that, bookkeeping needs to be done on this. You need to balance your sheet. So buyers will come in, then we need to have sellers. But then, before we now have these sellers, where are we really anticipating that the sellers is going to come in? Now, in the market, we have premium and discount. We have what? Premium and discount. If you look at this market, you see that right now, from this high here to this low, we are at where? We are at premium. This is discount price and this is premium price. When the market is going high, the market is seeking premium price. When the market is going down, the market is seeking discount price. All right. So these things are what you need to understand as far as trading is concerned. When you understand supply and demand, economics, those that did economics in school, if you understand supply and demand, trading will be very, very easy for you. So right now, we are getting to the place of premium price, which is also supply zone. All right. So we have this volume imbalance here. If you look here, you see that we just have weeks here. We have this week and we also have this week right here. Then we have this high right here and we have this imbalance right here. But right now, the volume here is not balanced. And we also have a high here. So I'm anticipating that this market will come into this zone and then give us a reversal to do what? To sell off before we start moving forward. But right now, let's go to the daily time frame and see what the daily time frame is giving us. Now, previous day candle, which is yesterday, that was Tuesday, it closed what? It closed bullish, right? It closed bullish, which is the bullish momentum is still there. We still have a bullish, we still have one left juice in GBP USD to go higher. Because if this momentum is dying off, we would have seen this candle close bearish yesterday, but it didn't close bearish. Now, according to Power of 3, the market does what? The market does accumulation, manipulation, and what? Distribution. Right? So we have open, we have low, and we have the high, and we'll have the close. That is how your bullish candle forms. We'll have the open, we'll have the low, we'll have the high, and the close. All right. So right now, that is what is forming. Let's just head further. On H4, you can see the trend on H4. You can see the trend on H4. So I was anticipating that this market from here is going to come into this zone. Why? Because this is a very valid order block. We have this displacement candle here plus imbalance. I'm anticipating that this market will come into this zone before we now move forward. But then it didn't do so. What did they do? They created another range. Another range. That is breaking up this high, giving us a new imbalance plus order block, and what? A new high. So right now, I'm anticipating that this market will do what? Come into this zone and then move to this place, to this external range high from the weekly time frame, and this volume imbalance that we are looking at, the market to go to. So yesterday when we are trading live, I told you guys that this is what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating that they will take out yesterday's high, because I told you guys on Monday, I said on the group on Monday, the market was not really moving well. The market was not really doing anything. The market was not doing anything at all. Dr. Lucky, you're welcome. The market was not really doing anything at all on Monday. So on Tuesday, I was expecting that the market is going to do what? Take out some liquidity, come into this zone. But what did they do rather? Let's go to M15, which is our entry time frame. This is what they did. They took out this high. That was after we did the live. They took out this high, created what? With this displacement candle, closed above it. You can see the body close, right? The body close is obviously there. Then what did they do? They created an imbalance, created another block. I told my VIP members to do what? To join this buy. All right? To join this buy and then target previous day high. Previous day high was around here, or this. We can use this as previous day high because that was deep right into Asian section. He hit that target. On Friday too, Friday's high, it also took out that target. So you see how you would have made money if you joined us or if you are in our VIP section. But then with the analysis I did yesterday, it was still doing what? It was still playing out. So with that analysis, whoever it is that have joined this live would have been able to catch these buys and also catch these buys, because this is where the market is going to. We are heading to this external liquidity. Right now, the market seems as if is pulling off a reversal, but we are still in a bullish environment. Why? Because we have this low right here. We have this low, this swing low, and we also have this swing high. Now, this low is protected. The moment this low is being broken, that is when we can say we have changed the trend. The market has changed its trend from buy to sell. All right, from buy to sell. Now, trend changing is determined on the H4 time frame. That is when you know that the market has changed its trend. But on the smaller time frame, you can still have your small buys and your small sells and the huge buy, because right now the trend is a buy trend, and I wouldn't want to be somebody that will go against the trend, because I have learned over the years that the trend is my friend. Before, they used to tell me the trend is my friend. They will always say the trend is your friend, but I didn't understand it till I made some couple of huge losses in the market. That was when I understood that the trend is really my friend. But going against it, it will not be my friend again. All right. So as this market is buying, the only thing that you want to do is to look for buying opportunities. You want to look for buying opportunities. Why? Because your take profit will hit up faster because you are riding with the trend. It's just like you following the trend, you know, to ride alongside with it. There was a time when content creators, what was raining for them is gogogongo. Everybody was doing gogogongo, and many people were cashing out from it because they joined the trend. When you now go against the trend, it will be very difficult for you to make money. Even if you know what you are doing, riding against the trend, it will be difficult for you to make huge money. But when you join the trend, you make a lot of money. So right now this morning, the market is just reacting. I think I don't know if we have a news this morning. um I don't know if we have news this morning. Today is Wednesday. Wow, there is no news today at all. There is no fundamental news today at all. But that doesn't mean that the market will not move. The market will move, but it will move a little bit slower. All right. Tomorrow is where we are going to have the action, which is Thursday. We have the GDP announcement, and we'll have unemployment claims for the USD. And you know that the pair we are trading is GBP USD. All right. So as there is no news today, it doesn't mean that the market is not going to move at all. It doesn't mean that the market is not going to move at all. It means that we are not going to see enough action. We are not really going to see enough action, but then we are going to see what the market does. If you have other pairs that you would like me to analyze, please drop on the chat box. All right, so US dollar, that is DXY. We all know that since this election, US election has kicked off, the Hamas and Israel wahala, Iran and Israel wahala, Russian and what's this country self? What's this country that Russia is fighting with? Someone should remind me. Russia and Ukraine. Since they started having their issues, plus Fed rate cuts, the interest rates that was left unchanged. I think it was they had to cut itself that made the dollar to tank more. Now, I'm not really huge on fundamental analysis. I just follow, okay, what's happening right now in the world. What is happening on pounds? That is Great Britain, UK. What is happening in London? Then what is happening in US? I don't bother myself with other news, because that is not where my money is. That is not where my assets is. That's not the asset I trade. Right? I try as much as possible to understand the economic background of the UK and the US. Why? Because I am trading GBP USD. So you'd agree with me that right now we are in a super bearish market. as far as DXY is concerned. Now, I told my team that we are going to fill up this, we are going to rebalance this imbalance here, also this volume imbalance here, and then this low. Right now, we are there. Also, I'm expecting that this market is going to take out this low. I'm expecting that this market is going to take out this low. But before it does that, there needs to be some level of retracement. Now, if you look very well, you see that we have already created an imbalance here on the daily time frame and also an order block. If you switch to H4, you see that we have what? We have break of structure. We have this break of structure. You see that push to the downside, and we'll have this other block. So I'm anticipating that the market will do what? Go into this zone, then come down to this zone. But then the market will always decide to do what it wants to do. Our duty is to do what? Anticipate, do our analysis, anticipate what the market is going to do. If the market does that, we make money. But then we also follow the market and try as much as possible to understand what the market is doing at that particular time and react to it. Now, you can see right here that we have traded into this imbalance slightly. We have traded into this imbalance slightly, taking out previous day's low, these relative equal highs here. We took out these relative equal highs here. So we took out these relative equal highs with this high already. And then the market seems to be doing what? To be selling. To be selling. So we are going to wait for a trigger on GBP USD. We are going to wait for a trigger on GBP USD to give us our entry signature. To give us our entry signature before we take the trade. Let me look at M30. M30 seems to have something interesting. Which is this other block here. We'll have this break of structure here too. Then we'll have this other block. So let's see if we are going to have okay, right now right now we have an imbalance here. If you look well, you see that we have an imbalance here, which is a fair value gap. So if the market should come back to this zone, we are going to buy, setting our stop loss here, and then taking profit at yesterday's high. So I'll be anticipating that this market will come to this zone, then we'll do what? We'll buy. Let me see M5. All right. So if the market should come back to this place, or we also have this other block here. So this is the buy signal that I'm giving out first for today. We'll have this, then we take it to previous day high. Those of you who are here, I hope you came with your live accounts. So I'll be buying this market once it comes back to this other block right here. So I'll share this to the VIP right now. All right. So is there any other pair that you guys want us to talk about? Do you have any other pair that you'd like us to talk about? Let me know if there is any other pair that you want us to talk about. Basically, what I trade is GBP USD. So this is gold. For the past few days, gold have been giving sell trend. Why? Because here on the H4, the market has already broken structure, giving a sell structure. So we'll have this high, we'll have this low, we'll have this low right here, we'll have this high, and then this low. See the way the market broke this displacement, and then the market coming back to this origin to sell off. Guys, drop on the chat box. Let me know if there are pairs that you'd want us to analyze. Let me know the pairs that you want us to analyze. If we are to analyze gold, for the past few weeks, gold has been giving us a bullish market, a bullish trend. The last time I did the analysis on gold, I was telling my inner circle that gold was going to react from this zone, which it did, because we took out this high here. Let me set a lap for this GBP USD. Sorry. Let me set alerts. All right, back to gold. So I told us that we took out this high. After taking out this high, we are expected to come to a place of internal range liquidity, which in this fact is in form of this order block and the imbalance that we have here. And then what next? The market also came, took out this high. Whenever you see break of structure, the next thing that comes to your mind is retracement. Now, if the retracement is going to happen, where will it happen? Where is it going to go? It's going to go into a place of internal range liquidity. That was what I said earlier while I was analyzing the GBP USD. It's going to go to the place of internal range liquidity. So gold broke this high with this displacement candle, giving us imbalance and order block. So what's the next place to take out? This high, but then the market is failing to do that. After taking out this internal range liquidity, the market is failing to take out this high. The market is failing to take out this high. So let's look at H4. Now, if you look at H4, we have two zones that this market reacted from. Now, you should understand that the trend is what? Bullish. The market, the order flow is bullish. Market structure is bullish. So we have this place of imbalance. We have this place of imbalance, and also we have this place of order block. Now, the market have not mitigated this order block, right? So now, given that we have this structure that has been taken out, this swing low that has been taken out on the H4 time frame, we are anticipating that this market will do what? Will respect this structure, come back to this order block right here. Come back to this order block right here and do what? Give us a buy signal to go higher, taking out this external range liquidity right here. That is what I'm anticipating from gold. That's what I'm anticipating from gold. When we take out this external range liquidity, then we can now decide to either go higher or entirely change the trend of gold and go downwards. So those who are selling, who are in gold trade, who are gold traders, you should look out for this. You should look out for this. You wait till you get a signal on gold. Right now, there is nothing I'm seeing on gold for that, for the sell. For the sell entry, right now it's at discounts. We have relative equal lows here. This is very interesting. We have these relative equal lows here. These lows needs to be taken out. Being that I take my interest from other blocks, I would have loved to see that gold would retest either this other block or this fair value gap right here, for me to enter this trade. So I would love that gold would tap into this zone or this zone for me to take this. So if I'm to take this trade, I'll be taking this with my stop loss above the other block, and then I'll target 1 to 3. I'll target 1 to 3. So that's it. Do you guys have other pairs that you want us to look at? Okay, so I've given one on GU, and I've also given another on gold. I think that would be what we are going to, that is what we are going to be going with today. Remember, there is no news today. If you still choose to stay out of the markets today because there is no volatility, it's still part of trading, right? Because, like I said, trading is about mindset. It's all about mindset. You need to understand that if you stay in this market long enough, you are eventually going to make money. That is the main thing. When your trading psychology is intact, when your trading psychology is intact, you make a lot of money from the market. And you need to understand, please, sorry guys, I have a little bit of this thing this morning. I'm not really feeling fine. When you have a good trading psychology, you would understand that this market will always give you opportunities to enter the market. Even when you are wrong, you will always at some point come back stronger. So whatever it is that you are doing that is giving you money, that is making you to be profitable, continue doing that. Continue doing that. That is the way, that is the key. Yesterday we made money, Tuesday. So today we are also going to make money by God's grace, inshallah, if it's my Muslim brothers. Okay, guys, that will be all for this live section. I'm going to update us on the Telegram group. If you have not been able to join the Telegram group, check the link, the description of this live. You'll be able to get the link to join the community. I'll be updating the community, and we are going to be taking it up from there. What I see in the market, once I see anything interesting in the market, I would update you guys in the community section. That will be all, and I'll see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. All right, guys. Ciao.